All right, hello everyone. My name is Forrest, and welcome to another Yu-Gi-Oh video. So, in the video here, we do have the winners bracket from top 8 that recently happened this past weekend. So, before we go ahead and jump into that, I do want to go ahead and do some announcements real quick. So, as I've said it before, and this as is still relevant. So right now we do have the season 2 of the IERC starting up next week on May the 1st over here on the right side of your screen. So we do have season 2 starting off here on May the 1st. And once again, this will be for EDISON format. This is once again a partnership between me, Collectible Exchange, and Gameology. And we just wrapped up season 1, and here we are moving into season 2. There's more information on the screen about it. There are a few changes here and there. Sorry, I just did a video earlier and my brain is like all mush. So I apologize in advance, but we do have season 2 kicking off on May the 1st, and it will be once again 3 months. With 4 double points events throughout it, 2 at Gameology, 2 at Collectible Exchange, which will be shown here in a few seconds. Tournaments are still following the same schedule as last season, with Wednesdays and Saturdays over at Collectible Exchange, and Fridays and Sundays over at Gameology. And then the double points events are on June the 8th and July the 20th at Collectible Exchange, and May the 19th and July 28th at Gameology. I don't really think I have much announcements for that. It's getting its own entire video here shortly. Also, for other formats outside of EDISON format, over at Collectible Exchange's new location, they are doing a GOAT Switch tournament, which is on the left side of your screen, which is May the 25th. It starts at 12 p.m. and it's $25 for entry. Deck list will be due before round 1. RSVP online by going ahead and messaging Collectible Exchange on Instagram or Facebook. And no OCG, no Hobby League are allowed at the event. Once again, that is May the 25th at 12 p.m. at Collectible Exchange's new location. Also, this video should be coming out before this tournament happens, which is the 1K EDISON tournament happening over at Magic and Monsters. Once again, this information is for you on the left side of your screen. I will be in attendance, as well as one of the people that did very, very well in top 8 for the IERC, and we will be driving down there on Sunday to go ahead and participate and potentially win. We'll see. But yeah, thank you all very much. These are pretty much all the announcements I have. And now let's go ahead and jump into the video. So, starting off, we do have Marco versus Harris in winners bracket round number 2. Let's go ahead and put this to 2 times speed. Try and get through this as quickly as possible. We will be doing rounds 2 and 3 in this video, so we're gonna try and get through that as quickly as possible. All right, so Harris will be going first. He does win the die roll. We are gonna go ahead and send out the Diva. We're gonna go ahead and grab ourselves the Gilman. We are then gonna go ahead and synchro for the magical android. We will go ahead and enter the end phase. We'll go ahead and gain ourselves 600 and pass it over to Marco. Marco is gonna go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to well, at least I got time to drink out of my new Stanley. So I was gonna give this to someone, but they don't like handles, so I decided to keep it for myself. All right, so Marco is gonna go ahead and activate instant fusion. We are gonna go ahead and pay the 1,000. We are gonna go ahead and bring out the Nightmare. We will then go ahead and summon out the Gale. We are gonna go Gale effect to go ahead and half the android. We will go ahead and synchro summon. We will go ahead and make a we'll go ahead and make the Colossal Fighter. We are going to go ahead and Book of Life. We are going to go ahead and banish the Gilman. We are going to go ahead and summon out the Nightmare. We are going to go enter battle, swing over the android with the Colossal Fighter. We are then going to go ahead and swing in with the horse. And we'll probably go ahead and rip a card out of Harris's hand. We are going to go ahead and drop the Gores. Probably a little bit of a missequencing right there. We probably should have attacked directly first and then swung over, but you know, it is what it is. But we do go ahead and rip this on out of the hand. We are going to go pass the turn over to Harris. Harris is going to go ahead and switch the Gores to attack. We are going to go ahead and swing over the Nightmare. And then we're going to set a back row and then pass it over to Marco. Marco is going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to go ahead and switch the horse to defense. We are going to go enter battle, swing over the Gores. What is that? I think we're just dealing 100, right? If I'm correct. Yes, we will. We are going to go ahead and set. Oh, we are going to go ahead and set a monster and then pass it over to Harris. Harris is going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to set a back row and then pass it over to Marco. Marco is going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to go ahead and change the Colossal to defense. We are going to go ahead and enter battle, or change the Nightmare to attack. Enter battle, swing in. And then we'll go ahead and rip a card out of the hand. We are going to go ahead and rip a Gemini Spark. And then we're going to go ahead and set a back row in main phase 2. And then we're going to go ahead and pass it over to Harris. We are going to go ahead and dust into the back row in the end phase. We did go ahead and hit a instant fusion. Harris is going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to go ahead and set 3 back row and then pass it over to Marco. Marco is going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to okay, we're going to switch the Colossal to attack, change the Nightmare to defense. We are going to go ahead and swing over the token, and then we'll go ahead and pass the turn over to Harris. Harris is going to go ahead and draw, set a back row, and then pass the turn. Marco will go ahead and draw for turn. He will swing in with the Colossal, which will go ahead and eat a Mirror Force. We will then go ahead and go to main phase 2. We will set a monster and then pass it over to Harris. Harris will go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to go ahead and set that card, which was a monster, and we'll pass it over to Marco. Marco will go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to... Do we, like, tribute summon for Kai's here? I don't think so, right? Oh, we are. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and tribute summon for the Kai as a target the monster, which was a Galeman, but we will have the Torrential in response. We are then going to go ahead and activate Book of Life. We'll go ahead and banish ourselves the Gilman, most likely, I'd assume. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and banish the Gilman. We're going to go ahead and bring back the Plague Spreader. Then we are going to go ahead and Mizuki effect. We are going to go ahead and bring back the Nightmare. We will then go ahead and special summon out the Dark Arm Dragon. We are then going to go ahead and scoop it up right there. Yeah, Harris just did not have a good hand at all. Like, what Diva was like realistically the only monster like he really saw. That and like a Gilman, which you don't want to see. Not great. Not great at all. If anyone's wondering what I'm drinking, it is cranberry juice because I don't want kidney stones again. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and skip through the sighting here to get through this as quickly as possible. We're getting a bunch of FOMO shuffles going. Alright, so Harris will be going first. He is going to go ahead and activate the Future Fusion. Future Fusion, we're going to go ahead and reveal the Absolute. We're going to go ahead and send a Stratos. We are then also going to go ahead and send a Diva. We will then go ahead and summon out the Consecrated Light. We're going to go ahead and activate E-Call. We're going to go ahead and search for Alias. And do we have any back row to back it up? Is the question. We do have one back row to back it up, and we'll go ahead and pass it over to Marco. Marco is going to go ahead and activate the Lure, draw 2, banish 1. We will banish the Gaius. We will then go ahead and summon out the Pyramid Turtle. We'll go enter battle. We will swing over and we'll go ahead and clear the Consecrated. And then we'll go ahead and set 2 back row and then pass the turn. We are going to go ahead and end phase. We are going to go ahead and activate Call the Haunted. Excuse me. We are going to go ahead and grab back Stratos. Stratos effect. We are going to go ahead and search for Ocean. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to go ahead and turn 1 on the Future Fusion. Let's see. What will we do next? We do have, I think we have A-list in hand, right? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and summon up Diva. Diva's gonna go ahead and grab ourselves a Gilman. Right? Yeah, we are gonna go ahead and grab ourselves Gilman. We will then go ahead and do we synchro for 9 here? No, we're gonna go for synchro for 6. We are gonna go ahead and bring out the Brio. We will call I believe we call priority here, right? Yeah, we are gonna go ahead and pitch to go ahead and bounce the Call of the Haunted. We are gonna go ahead and compulse, go ahead and return the Brio to the extra deck. We're then going to set 2 background and then pass it over. Alright, so we're going to go, Marco will draw for turn. We're going to go ahead and turn the Pyramid Turtle to defense. We'll set a monster, set 2 back row, and then pass it over to Marco. Marco is going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to go ahead and activate Dust Tornado in the draw phase to go ahead and destroy the Future Fusion. We will then... Do we call here? I don't know what phase we're in. Okay, so we are in the main phase. We are going to go ahead and summon out the Honest. We are going to go ahead and activate Call of the Haunted. Okay, we're going to go ahead and bring out the Diva. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and synchro summon for the Flamvrel 6. It's like Ukiora or some shit like that. I can't remember. Alright, we are gonna go enter battle, swing over the face down, which is a Goblin Zombie. We will go ahead and deal some piercing damage, which might become relevant later. We do go ahead and grab ourselves the attack boost. I believe it is what, 300 every time it. I think it just needs to battle, right? If I'm correct. It doesn't even need to like deal battle damage. It's like, so as long as this card battles, it gains the attack boost, I think. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pass it to Marco. Marco's gonna go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to summon out Mizuki. We're gonna go ahead and Mizuki go ahead and crush into the Gilman. We are then gonna go ahead and pass a turn. We are going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to enter battle and swing over. So yeah, we'll go ahead and deal some more piercing damage. And then we do go up to 2 counters on it. We will go ahead and grab a Goblin Zombie. And then we're going to go ahead and set it up back row, then pass it over. We are going to go ahead and draw for turn. We're going to summon out the Plague Spider. We are going to go ahead and synchro for 6. We are going to go ahead and bring back the Brio. We are going to go Goblin Zombie effect. And then we're going to go ahead and search and grab Zombie Master. Alright, we're gonna go Brio effect, go ahead and bounce the synchro. That will be permitted. We do not have a response. We are then gonna go ahead and go Mizuki effect to go ahead and bring back the Goblins or Zombie Master. I don't know why I keep on saying, I want to say like Goblin Master, but no, Zombie Master. We are gonna go ahead and pitch. We're gonna go ahead and Zombie Master effect. We're gonna go ahead and pitch to Special Summon the Plague. We're gonna go ahead and resolve, place and get summoned. We're gonna go ahead and activate Rancho, which will go ahead and eat a Starlight Road, but we do have the Solemn for the Starlight Road. We're then gonna go ahead and activate Return, and that is going to be game. Marco goes ahead and takes that one, and then over on the other side of winners, we do have Sean versus Nima in round number 2 of the winners bracket. All right, Sean's going to go ahead And summon out the Shiro, set a back row, and then pass it over to Nima. Nima's going to go ahead and activate charge. We're going to go ahead and mill. We do mill a Dandy, which is pretty huge. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a Rancho. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves 2 tokens. We will then go ahead and set a monster and then pass it over to Sean. Sean's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to go ahead and summon out Shiro, special summon out the Bora. Bora's going to go ahead and swing into a token. We're going to go ahead and deal 17. We're going to go ahead and clear the other token, and then we're going to go ahead and swing into the face down Rancho with the other Shiro. We're going to go ahead and pop the Shiro that did attack, and then we're going to go ahead and mill 3, and then set it back around, and then pass it over to Nima. Nima's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to go ahead and summon out the Card Trooper. Card Trooper effect 3. We're going to go enter battle here, I'd assume. We'll go ahead and swing in. We will go ahead and eat a D prison. We will then go ahead and pass the turn over to Sean. Sean's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to go ahead and summon out the third Shura. Oh my goodness. I do wonder if he had like all 3 just in hand. I didn't really get to watch this one too much. So we're going to go enter battle, swing. We are going to go ahead and drop the Trogodia on, I think, the first one. And then we're going to go ahead and pass that back over to Nima. Nima's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to... Do we have 4 in hand? Maybe steal one of his? I think we do. We do. And then we also have the Avarice in hand to go ahead and like kind of cycle our monsters. And I think that does put us at 5. Right? Yes, it does. All right, massive think here. Massive. All right, so we're going to go Trogodia effect. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves the Shura. We will then go ahead and... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and activate Avarice. We're going to go ahead and put back all 5 of our monsters. Go ahead and get a nice little shuffle going. And then we're going to go ahead and draw into Wolf and a Bottomless. Bottomless would have been nice. A turn or 2 ago. We're going to switch Trogodia to defense or into attack. We are going to go ahead and enter battle, swing. We will go ahead and Icarus. Go ahead and pop both the monsters. We're going to go ahead and set a monster and then pass it over to Sean. Sean's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to go ahead and summon out the value. We are going to go ahead and flip the Rancho. We are going to go ahead and pop the Shura. We will swing in for 800, but we did go ahead and mill a Dandy, so we do get 2 tokens. So we'll go ahead and destroy a token and then pass it over to Nima. Nima will go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to go ahead and Foolish to go ahead and send a Fortress to the graveyard. We are then going to go ahead and pitch a Force to go ahead and grab the Fortress. And then Fortress is going to go ahead and swing over the value. We will set a back row and then pass it over to Sean. Sean's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We will then go ahead and summon out the Blizzard. Blizzard is going to go ahead and grab ourselves the Shura. We are going to go ahead and synchro for a 6. We are going to go ahead and make Bryo. We are going to go ahead and pitch both to go ahead and bounce both. And then we're going to go ahead and chain Bottomless. And then we're going to go value effect. Go ahead and bring out ourselves an Armed Wing. And then we're going to go ahead and swing it for 23. We do have the Gores in response. And then we're going to go ahead and pass it over to Nima. Nima's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We're then going to go ahead and switch the Gores to attack. We're going to go swing, and then we'll go ahead and swing in for 23. And then we'll set a back row and pass it over to Sean. Sean's going to go ahead and draw for turn, and that is going to be it. Nima takes game number 1 versus Jonathan. All right, so we're going to go ahead and skip past the sliding. So yeah, hopefully come season 2 when we do top 8, I'll definitely be able to upgrade, or not upgrade, well, most likely upgrade. But just make everything look a little bit better. I thought this one looked probably the best out of them all. I probably should have used my phone, but you know, it is what it is. All right, Sean will go ahead and summon out the Shiro, set 2 back row, and then pass it on to Nima. Nima's going to go ahead and draw for turn, special summon the Cyber Dragon, which will eat a Bottomless Trap Hole. And then we're going to go ahead and set a monster and pass it over to Sean. Sean's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to go ahead and summon a value, special out the Bora. We're going to go enter battle. Shiro's going to go ahead and swing into the face down, which is a Rancho. We will go ahead and mill. And then we're going to go ahead and swing in for 800, swing in for 17. And then we are going to go ahead and set a back row and then pass it over to Nima. Nima is going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to go ahead and summon out the Gear Frame. Gear Frame is going to go ahead and grab ourselves a Fortress. Oops, wrong one. We are going to go ahead and enter battle. Gear frame is going to go ahead and swing over the Bora, and then we're going to set a back row and then pass it over to Sean. Sean's going to go ahead and draw off a turn. We're going to go ahead and summon out the Blizzard. Blizzard is going to go ahead and grab the Bora, and then we're going to go ahead and synchro into the Armed Wing. Armed Wing is going to go ahead and enter battle. And swing, we do have the Compulse, but we will go ahead and chain the Deck Dev. Deck Dev hits a Tragodia, and that's literally it. Nima's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We will go ahead and draw into the Heavy. We'll activate the Heavy, and then we're going to go ahead and chain Icarus. Icarus is going to go ahead and pop the Heavy and the Gear Frame. We are then going to go ahead and pitch a Fortress with the Fortress. Go ahead and bring out the Fortress. We're going to swing it for 25 and then pass over to Sean. Sean's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to go ahead and go Value Effect. We are then going to go ahead and bring ourselves a Armor Master. We are going to go enter bound. We'll swing to Crash, and then we're going to go ahead and set it back around and pass it over to Nima. Nima's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to go ahead and set it back around and then pass it over to Sean. Sean's going to go ahead and stand by main, normal summon the Gruffer, enter battle, swing in for 17. And then we're going to go ahead and pass turn. Nima's going to go ahead and draw into an MST. And then we're going to go ahead and set a card and pass it over to Sean. Sean's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We do draw into a Sirocco, so we will go Gruffer Effect, send a Sirocco, send a Value. And then we're going to go Value Effect. Value Effect is going to go ahead and grab ourselves the Silverwind. And then we're going to go ahead and... the card is foreign. Nima's asking what it does. In all honesty, I kind of forget what it does as well. I think it has like, I think it has like a negate attack on it. I'm not entirely certain. But yeah, Nima is gonna go ahead and Nima has to book one of them. And so we are gonna MST the back row, which was an Icarus. So yeah, Nima's thinking here, like, he has to book one of them. And if he books the Synchro does get its effect back when it's flipped back face up. So that's why it's kind of like a big thing. Do you want to take the 28 or do you want to take the 17? I think he takes the 17, if I'm correct. Yes, we are. Yeah, we are. It's 100% the book is getting activated. We're gonna. Okay, so we're gonna set the Greffer. We're gonna take the 28, and then we're gonna go ahead and pass turn over to Nima. Nima is gonna go ahead and draw, and it's going to be nothing that gets him out of the situation. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get through the sighting. Nima will be going first, so we are gonna go ahead and activate Charge. Charge will go ahead and mill Wolf, My Body, and something else. We are gonna go ahead and grab ourselves a Rancho. We are then going to go ahead and go set a monster and pass the turn. Sean will go ahead and summon out or activate the Whirlwind. He'll go ahead and summon out the Shura. Shura's going to go ahead and summon out the Gale. We are going to go ahead and synchro for an 8. We are going to go ahead and grab the Stardust. We're going to go enter battle, swing. We're just going to go ahead and mill. And then Sean's going to go ahead and set it back around and then pass it over to Nima. Nima is going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to... Oh, man. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and special summon out the Fortress by pitching a Gear Frame along with it. And then we're going to go ahead and summon out Injection Fairy Lily. Woo! Alright, so we're going to go ahead and, I assume, enter battle here. Yeah, we're going to go swing in, and then we're going to pay the 2,000 to pump. So that will go ahead and deal with 600, right? And then we're going to go ahead and swing in for 25. And then we're going to go ahead and heavy storm in the main phase 2. We are going to go ahead and activate Brain Control to go ahead and grab the Injection Fairy Lily. And let's see, we're going to go enter battle. We'll pay 2,000 to go ahead and swing over, and then we're going to go ahead and pop the Injection Fairy Lily. We are then going to go ahead and T-set and pass it over to Nima. Nima is going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to set a monster and pass it over to Sean. Sean's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to summon out a Blizzard. Blizzard is going to go ahead and grab Gale. Blizzard is going to go ahead and swing into the face town, which is a Rancho. We will go ahead and pop the back row. We'll go ahead and get some mills going. And then Sean's going to go ahead and set it back around and pass it over to Nima. Nima's going to go ahead and set it back around, pass it over to Sean. Sean's going to go ahead and draw for turn. And we are then going to switch everything to attack. We're going to go ahead and enter battle, swing. We do have the Mirror Force, but then we do have the Solemn Judgment in the response. And yeah, that will be game. Whew. All right. So once again, I did say we're going to go ahead and get through the winners bracket. So the next one up is Sean versus Marco. All right, so Sean is going to go ahead and open up. Bro, the fact that he opens it up so consistently is just disturbing. All right, so we're going to go ahead and activate the Whirlwind, summon out the Shura. Shura's going to go ahead and search for the Bora. We are then going to go ahead and set one back row. We're going to set more. We're ready to set two back row and then pass it over to Marco. Marco is going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are then going to T-set and pass it over to Sean. Sean will then go ahead and activate the Icarus attack in the end phase. And then he's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to go ahead and summon out the Bora. Bora is going to go ahead and search for the Blizzard with the Whirlwind. And then we're going to go ahead and enter battle, swing in for 17. We'll go ahead and set a background and then pass it over. Marco is going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to go ahead and activate Heavy Storm. Go ahead and clear the back row, which was a Dust and a Bottomless. We'll then go ahead and send a monster and pass it over to Sean. Sean's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to go ahead and summon the Blizzard. Blizzard is going to go ahead and grab ourselves the Shura. We are then going to go for a Synchro 6. We will then go ahead and grab ourselves a Bryonic. We'll go ahead and bounce. We're going to special summon out Dad. And then we're going to go ahead and swing in for Cam. Oh! Jesus Christ. That is just insane. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get through the sighting here real quick. Marco thankfully does get to go first. He's going to go ahead and T-set and pass it over to Sean. Sean is going to go ahead and draw for turn. We're going to go ahead and summon out the Sirocco. We are going to special out the Aura. We are then going to effect pump. We are going to go ahead and enter battle, swing in. We will swing in over a Pyramid Turtle. Pyramid Turtle will then go ahead and grab ourselves a... Goblin Zombie. All right, good choice, good choice, good choice. Sean will go ahead and set a back row and then pass it over. We will go ahead and in the end phase, Dust Tornado to the back row. And then we'll go ahead and use the Dust Tornado effect to go ahead and set an additional card or set any additional spell by trap. And then Marco is going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to go ahead and tribute someone for the Caius. We will go ahead and banish the Sirocco, dealing 1,000. And then we'll also go ahead and get a search going. We will then go ahead and grab ourselves a... I don't know if y'all can hear the dogs outside. They're outside my door or outside my window. They're loud. All right, we are going to go ahead and grab a Plague Spreader. We are going to go ahead and activate Ultimate Offerings. We are going to go ahead and pay 500 to go ahead and bring out your Plague Spreader. We are then going to go ahead and... yeah, we are going to go ahead and Synchro, most likely to make ourselves a Colossal, I'd assume. Just in case of, like, Collude. Oh, no, never mind. We're going to go ahead and make the Stardust. We are going to go ahead and activate Brain Control. And then we're going to go ahead and... DD Crow. Putting him off of the 3 darks. Enter battle, swing in for 17. And yeah, if anyone's wondering what happened right there, Marco kind of like did like 2 plays back to back. He didn't give time. He didn't give Sean time to like go ahead and like actually do the play. So if anyone's wondering, that's what happened right there, if I believe correctly. All right, so we are going to go ahead and enter battle with the Bora. We will go ahead and swing over with the Glute. And then we're going to go ahead and pass it over to Marco. Marco's going to go ahead and pass it over to Sean. Sean's going to go ahead and draw. We're going to go ahead and enter battle, swinging for 17. Marco's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to go ahead and summon the Diva. Diva's going to go ahead and grab ourselves another Diva. We're going to go ahead and pay 500 for a Caius. We will go ahead and banish. And that does give us all the darks we need to go ahead and swing in for game. All right. Going into game number 3, the all-important one. Sean versus Marco. Oh, a little bit of a spoiler. All right, so we are going to go ahead and activate Double Whirlwind. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a Clute and a Blizzard, I believe. We're going to go ahead and activate Heavy Storm to go ahead and clear out both of the whirlwinds, but the advantage is already there. We are going to go ahead and set T-set and pass it over to Sean. Sean's going to go ahead and special summon out the Bora, I believe, right? Maybe it was a normal summon. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and enter battle, swing in over the Pyramid Turtle, or no, Goblin Zombie. We'll go ahead and grab ourselves a Pollute. We'll go ahead and swing for 17, swing in for 800. And then we will... I assume we synchro here, right? Yeah, we are going to go ahead and synchro 5. We'll go ahead and grab ourselves a Android, I believe. Or no, we're going to make Cataster. And then we're going to go ahead and pass it over to Marco. Marco's going to go ahead and draw for a turn. We are then going to activate Allure. We're going to go ahead and banish ourselves a Reaper. We are then going to... I mean, we do have brain control, but I don't think we have like a tribute in hand to go ahead and like really utilize it, unfortunately. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and activate brain control. We are going to go ahead and grab the Shura. Okay, we're going to go ahead and summon out the Plague. We're going to go ahead and sing our summon for a 6. We're going to go ahead and... Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think you can grab that one since I think it needs a zombie. Well, it needs Plague Spreader and like an additional zombie. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and bring out the... Yeah, we just have to bring out the Brio. We are going to go Plague Effect. We do have the Crow for it. And then we're going to... we're just so down on cards right here. Yeah, we have to bounce. And then we're going to go enter battle, swing in for 23. We're going to set a back row and then pass it over to Sean. Sean's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to go ahead and summon out Sproko. We are then going to activate Bottomless. Go ahead and clear it. We're going to go enter battle, swing in for another 23. And then pass it over to Sean. Sean's going to go ahead and draw for turn. We are going to go ahead and summon out the Blizzard. Blizzard's going to go ahead and grab the Bora. We are then going to go ahead and special summon out the Gale. And we're going to go ahead and have. We'll then go ahead and synchro summon to go ahead and grab ourselves a 6. We are going to go ahead and grab ourselves the Goyo. We're going to go enter battle, swing. We'll go ahead and take. And then we're going to go ahead and enter battle, swing in for 13. And then we're going to... Are we setting it back right here? Okay, we're going to go ahead and bounce the back row and then set the back row and then pass it over. We're going to go ahead and draw for turn. We'll set the back row, pass it over to Sean. Sean's going to go ahead and bounce on both back row. And then we're going to go ahead and swing in for game. So Sean makes it to the finals. We'll go ahead and get into the finals in a couple of videos. But yeah, that is the winner side bracket. So now we're going to go ahead and start covering all of the loser side brackets. Or all the loser side bracket plays or matches in the next couple videos. So once again, thank you all very much. Hopefully, if you all would like to join the IERC, by all means, come on down. Information is on my Instagram, as well as it'll be in pretty much every single one of my videos. So thank you all very much, and have a good one.